G'day guys, welcome back to a new episode. Thanks for joining us again. I'm pretty excited about this one. So we are in...
You sound excited.
We're in the most beautiful little seaside town called Denham, better known as Shark Bay. And it sits on the most amazing World Heritage listed bay called Shark Bay, which doesn't sound really welcoming. But it is the most amazing little town. We got in here after a fairly long drive up from Kalbarri yesterday, and instantly felt like this little place could be somewhere where you could stay for a long time. We've got 6 days here, and
people are already at the pub.
Yeah.
What time is? Oh well, it is lunchtime.
Yeah, it is lunchtime. 12:30, mate. Everybody should be at the pub. But it's school holidays. Sunday. So second day of the school holidays here in WA. So the town is buzzing, and it gives you the feel of one of those little beachside towns where people have been coming back to year after year after year after year. So everybody knows everybody, and all these families are catching up that haven't seen each other for months or a year, and it just reminds us of home. So first of all, we just love Denham. It's a mint place. You've probably heard of Monkey Mia. Monkey Mia is about 15-20 k's northeast of Denham. Which we'll bring you some footage of later. You've probably heard of Dirk Hartog Island. That was actually one of my almost bucket list parts of this massive trip that we're doing. And whilst we've carted a swag 13,000 kilometres so far, we're not going to get to stay on Dirk Hartog Island. We probably should have done a bit more research on it. But even from where we are here in Shark Bay, which is literally, you can see Dirk Hartog from the bay here, it's about a 6.5 hour trip by the time you track back down and around the peninsula to Steep Point, and then catch your ferry back to over to Dirk Hartog. And I've just missed the turn. But anyway, lovely little Mavo here has graciously booked us a tour to Dirk Hartog Island on Wednesday. So hopefully, we're not going to obviously be able to bring you a huge amount of footage from there, but we will dip our toe in the water there. We're going to go snorkeling over there and have a bit of a look.
Put your feet on the land.
On the land. And the most beautiful part about that is, because we're so young and fit and healthy,
Don't know about young.
next time we do a lap, we can actually properly plan to do Dirk Hartog Island. The other thing that we learnt talking to the locals today is that the island barge, which is literally just big enough for the one car and maybe a small trailer, is that it's about $700 return. Given we've only got 6 days here, I just can't justify $700 for a night or two over on the island. So anyway, so much to do here. There's dolphins at Monkey Mia. We're not 100% sure on that one because we've had such amazing dolphin experiences on the east coast.
On Stratty, yeah.
There's an aquarium that we're going to today. There is a shell beach, which is literally not sand. It's literally just covered in shells.
I can't wait.
What else is there?
That out.
A whole day of epic full driving that we're going to bring you. I'll probably get bogged. Mavo will get cranky at me.
I'll get stressed.
She'll get stressed. So yeah, heaps of fun. Can't wait to bring you all the footage in this video. Hopefully it's awesome. Here we are at the aquarium. Seriously, how good. Take advantage of everything, guys, and enjoy. Thanks, mate. maybe.
Right.
What did you think?
Great.
It was great.
Yeah.
Maybe
Really good.
set aside an hour and a half to 2 hours. The tour itself, and the guides are really knowledgeable. It was really interesting listening to them. I thought she was awesome. So that takes about an hour to go around to all of the different tanks and different attractions, and that's pretty much it. Other than this amazing view, we had lunch here, steak sandwich. Everybody loves a steak sandwich.
Yeah.
They've got local beers on tap, so well done to the aquarium.
Looks like they're going through renovations or something at the moment.
I think everything's going through renovations though. Maybe
Yeah.
it's cyclone, maybe it's just that you can't get tradespeople in WA.
It's really informative, although
You're now scared to go snorkeling.
I'm more scared to go snorkeling, so I probably wish I had have gone snorkeling and then gone to there, because so much shit out there in the ocean is dangerous.
We've just headed onto a unmarked track, probably about 5k towards Denham from Shell Beach, and we've found this little secluded beach where there's a couple of vans parked up, and it looks mint. It actually looks unreal. It's on the protected side of the bay, at least from the weather today. Looks like a great spot to camp, and it's so hard too. No four-wheel drive. A little bit corrugated and rocky, but pretty straightforward. It is, it's pretty. Where are we going, mate?
We're going to Francois Peron National Park.
She's a bit sexy when she talks with a French accent. There's meant to be some pretty epic forward driving in Francois Peron. We're going to, what's it called? Little
Lagoon first.
Little Lagoon, then Big
Yeah.
Lagoon.
We're going to go here first, Little Lagoon, and then we're going to make our way onto the full driving track.
Okay.
Hopefully it's okay, and we're going to aim to head up to the Cape.
It'll be okay.
We've just got to steer clear of these little, what are they? The
Salt pans.
Salt
They
pans.
sink.
Yeah,
Your
apparently.
car disappears.
Yeah.
And we've also, at Little Lagoon, apparently there's a breeding ground for stonefish, and the stonefish poisonous. Wow, look at that, that's nice.
Oh, is that Little Lagoon already? Yeah.
Oh, it is Little Lagoon.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, apparently the stonefish quills or spikes are so strong they go through steel caps. So, you know, you got to be a little bit careful. Yeah, we
Anyway.
shouldn't have gone to the aquarium before we did this today because old Mavy's a bit scared. But
Yeah.
we're going to turn this off and turn the camera around because this.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Wow.
It's pretty. We're going to get Daryl up too and take some nice aerial footage for you.
This is literally like driving on a road. I don't think it was the Little Lagoon where that photo was taken in. Oh,
It was.
information centres. Seriously, the first thing every time you drive into a new area or a new country town or coastal town
Oh, yes.
in WA, go straight to the information centres. All all of the staff there are absolute legends. They bend over backwards to help you. You've got a heap of local knowledge. They give you a whole heap of maps and brochures, and they can even book tours for you and those sorts of things if you're wanting to do some organised tours. So massively highly recommend the information centres in WA. They're top notch. So that was Little Lagoon. I hope you liked that footage. I couldn't quite get the angle that the captain wanted. We're actually not that far away from an airport, so I had to stick to all the CASA regulations and make sure that I wasn't putting the drone up in the path of planes that were coming into land. So yeah, I have a feeling that the footage was still pretty good. It's a nice clear day. The water looked really clear. I love how the Little Lagoon looks a bit like a kidney, how it attaches to the ocean. It's really quite cool.
Or an intestine or something.
An intestine. What's it looking like, maybe? What's the footage looking like?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Okay,
yeah.
Sweet. All right, on to the hardcore full driving in Francois Peron. Let's go. It's like a bit of track maintenance is going on here. We just spoke to the ranger and she said that the tracks are all pretty good coming in, so we're going to air down just up at the homestead or the station and have a little bit of a poke around. Go to Big Lagoon. We're going to go to Big Lagoon mainly because I want to get the drone up again, and I think the wind's going to come in hard this afternoon. So it's up past 11 AM now, so obviously because it's not dark. but yeah, let's go to Big Lagoon, have a pump around, hopefully not step on a stonefish, get a bit more drone footage for you. Big vans in here. Nice setups too.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at the view.
Highly recommend these campsites, guys. These are awesome. And then, so there's 7 along the water and then another 5, I think, up the back here. I'm assuming it's a Parks WA job to book them like most of the campsites, but Francois Peron Big Lagoon campsite, massive thumbs up. Just thought I'd jump out and just shoot a video for people who are thinking about coming down and camping here. It's a no-brainer if you've got a van that's off-road capable, and it doesn't need to be seriously off-road. I'm just here at site 17. just to show you, these are the sites that are right at the back of the park. So if you look at the map, you'd probably think, this doesn't look so good. But got a bit of a platform. I don't know whether it looks like someone's tried to get a camper trailer in here. And then you've got this custom built platform. So it's an interesting site. They all seem to have, at the back here at least, these little platforms that you launch off. So, I mean, look at that view. The contrast of the bluest of blues, the white of the white sand to the redness of the landscape, and then the greens on top, mate. Like, seriously, this is next level. I know I always say that, but it just keeps going up a level. So I think this might be a bit of a difficult one to land a big van. Actually, you wouldn't land a big van in here, but camper trailer, short little hybrid like ours would be fine. It also would be mint to be down on the waterfront there, but yeah, can't go wrong. Big lagoon in Francois Peron National Park. There's maybe. Just feeding the face. Unfortunately, the cloud's getting really heavy. We're paying the price for having such a perfect morning. We just did some research while we were driving over here. It's $11 per person per night to camp in the Big Lagoon camp area. $8 if you've got concession. So for the two of us, it'd be $22 for the night. I reckon that's pretty sweet value, particularly considering there's plenty of toilet blocks, no showers, but the scenery, the protection from the coast, the facilities over in the picnic area here are awesome. So yeah, how good. I love it. Here we are at Skipjack Point. We've just beaten the weather and I'm going to get the drone up as a matter of priority. We're doing a tour with these guys at Dirkhardhog Island in a couple of days, so looking forward to that.
Have you got the key?
No. Bloody, look at old Barry. He's doing so well. It's been a mission in. There's been a couple of really heavy sections. Gotta say, this national park is just awesome, and apparently these are the best spots that we still haven't seen yet.
So beautiful.
Are you going to drive out maybe?
Sure.
Even through that really heavy stuff?
Yeah.
Are you scared?
No. Not scared. When there's no water nearby or anything like that and it's purely just sand, and if we get bogged, whoop-de-doo. You know what I mean?
Such a contrast of landscapes. Got red cliffs. Like iron ore. Rich, and then you're right on the ocean. Quite stunning actually. Well, that was an epic day. We're going to call it a day because it's getting a bit late. The weather's starting to come in.
You're
finally.
filming the
Well,
dashboard,
filming you.
mate.
Yeah. I have handed the controls over to the boss. Got myself a little beer day for it. And got ourselves a packet of sea salt chips. How good are just sea salt chips? Here we go. Hopefully we don't bring you any footage of broken down cars and tyres coming off. Alright, we're coming up on a heavy section. Let's see how old D goes. Oh, hang on a sec. This might be the wrong spot.
I think it was before.
It's an easy drive. What is there?
There's an echidna. Oh my god, so cute. Hey buddy. So glad we didn't run him over.
Yeah, we made it across pretty quickly too.
And look, he's just hiding in there now. He is, hey? He's just going to bury himself there now, look.
The last awesome part of today, or this entire national park, is they actually put compressors as you're leaving the park, so you don't have to pull your compressor out and hook her up and that sort of thing, and they actually work really well. So airing up, back to the mainland.
Awesome.
Oh, actually we're on the mainland, back to Kent.
It's been a long day.
I only had one beer. Here we are going to the Artesian Spa at the Francois Peron precinct, homestead precinct, or Frankie P as the locals call it. Mavo's bloody stashed a bag full of drinks, probably not allowed to drink here, but you know, she's a bit of a rule breaker.
She's coming through. Baby looking shady, she's on the run. Maybe just maybe she'll find